We are live. Hello, hello, everybody, and welcome back
Duh.
to today's episode of Eberron, to end all war.
How you doing? How are the kids?
It's getting cold.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
A little bit too fast.
I'm going to be in New York for the foreseeable future.
I'm going to the zoo.
Frigid up there.
Well, I'm from Utica and I've never heard of it.
I've been to Utica.
I'm going to be driving through Utica tonight.
Esteemed Ham's bit.
There's a little theater there that my friend worked at, and we went and saw Rocky Horror.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh.
Alright.
Sorry, I did just get home, so I'm still trying to set up my laptop.
You're good. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. And before we get started, we will be missing a sorcerer today, but before we get started with those of us who are here, does anyone want to give me the recap?
Yeah. God. Okay. What did we do? Is that the right one? Oh, yeah. We, we all did some lore dumps. Some truths came out around the dinner table. Got some lore from Orifir and Kebble. Got a little bit of rest and traded with Amatis a bit in the morning. Got some pretty sweet loot. Got rid of some stuff that we didn't need. Learned that there needed to be a balance of items in order for Amatis to maintain like the protective magic or whatever, keeping his little family safe. Did some background research on a quest. Found out the 10th level magic has been banned by the god, and supposedly there was like some all mage that had access to this, and maybe that there could be again an all mage. Mr. Boromar wants us to go to a city council meeting. Oh boy, yeah, we get to go to politics because his daughter can't.
Yay,
She's out of town. So we get to go cast vote in her stead. Trying not to make it obvious that we are affiliated with the Boromar clan. Oh god. This is gonna go so bad.
Oh, that's right. I left early last time.
Yeah, this is gonna go so bad. He offered us some various rewards for doing this. But I don't know. Earning those is gonna be rough. Aerilyn, I think you might end up being the VIP this time. Yeah, and we got fancy clothing to go to the politics club with.
I
Politics
sure
club.
did.
That's what it's called. We all got fancy clothes. We all look really good. And we're all going to go, hopefully, make the right choices.
Hooray, we're making the right choices.
I feel like my character is very much set up for politics. Very high persuasion and deception.
You are persuasive.
That's the Fae for you.
Trying to figure.
Alright, let me put my door open.
Yep.
I almost forgot I need to send a message real quick before I get started.
I'm so hungry. Somebody buy me one. Hello? Oh, damn it. I was like, am I crazy?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was muted because I was like typing and my keyboard is loud. Those loud clickety clackities. Alright. There we go. I have to open up this one.
Predator was in the corner freaking the fuck out.
Oh, keep scrolling. There we go. Alright. As morning comes, the driver of your ride up there gets there about an hour early with each of your sets of clothing that he had made for you. As you guys start to get dressed in these, go ahead and we'll have you one by one kind of describe what you look like in your fancy clothes.
Oh god, I was not prepared for this.
Whole week to come up with an outfit.
Fancy pants, even.
I didn't see the thing.
Okay, you can go last. We'll start with
Okay.
Aerilyn.
It's like the teacher that. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. For Aerilyn, I'll probably wear a nicer felt hat than my normal one, but same like green color scheme with a long green formal cloak underneath. More bespoke earthen vest and trousers, possibly even with a little gold chain or something. But otherwise still pretty simple in colors.
Alright, sometimes less is more. Simple is good. You look nice, clean, well fitted. Pain.
Yes. That's me. So Fane is rocking kind of like a fantasy pantsuit sort of vibe. It's a sort of a dark blue get up with like a vesty kind of look to the top. Lots of like gold and silver thread, like embroidered tails. Little embellishments here and there that look like little diamonds. They're not little diamonds. They look like little diamonds. Hair's done up in a really like fancy, tight, clean braid. Yeah, he just looks polished and like he belongs here. Horn is shined up, gleaming. Pretty boy.
Oz, as you step out, you're ready to go. What do you look like?
So I went with the most expensive fabric known to man, and I have an entire set of robes made of, I think I'm pronouncing this correct, vicuna. It is a type of wool that's harvested from, I think it's what is it? Hold on, I'm reading. A camelid, so I don't know if that's a camel, but essentially they're an endangered species and they can only be sheared every 2 years, so I have an entire set of robes with, and there are some embellishments of silk and some embroidery and little shoulder pads and a nice hood, which I'll keep up the whole time. All in black with kind of like, some of it is like slightly glossy.
Okay. And Lorivor.
Yeah, so very simple. Uh, uh, I'm trying to think of how to describe it. Just simple tunic, just plain cotton, but done up nicely with sort of gilded buttons and small ornamentation, detailed but not ostentatious, and kind of a blue-green color, just like a plain white undershirt.
All right.
No pants.
Pants are barely worth mentioning. Be honest,
They are
I
dress
found
pants. It's
Just
okay.
tight and skimpy.
I'm gonna be honest, I looked up D&D formal wear and just described an image that I saw.
Fair enough.
Ooh.
It's been a busy week.
Yeah.
I know. I get that. I get that.
I only have to get through one more week, and then things will hopefully improve.
I only have to get through one more week, and then it'll be the next week.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
We're
Wow.
very optimistic.
Who is?
I said we're very optimistic.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be working Monday through Sunday for at least the next 2 weeks, maybe longer.
I'm so
Minimum
optimistic.
10 hours a day.
You can call me Optimist Prime.
Yes.
I hate that.
Yeah.
All
Need a
right.
nap. Jesus.
Then as you guys get ready, you approach the gold-plated carriage drawn by trained griffins that sits outside of your ship. The driver, a rough-looking halfling with a pretty thick beard. We look over. Are you ready to go in? I'd recommend leaving your goods and magic items and doodads here. There's a pretty thorough check.
Are protection items allowed?
Armor and shields, you mean?
No. No. Magic items for protection.
No. They'll take them from you at the door. They search bags of holding.
Fair enough.
There are like 4 alarm spells for different types of magic items. It's I wouldn't risk it.
Fair enough. Doesn't hurt to ask, does it?
Yeah, I'm gonna put all my stuff in my bag of holding, and I mean, do we have someplace to leave that? That seems I don't want to like. Do we trust this person or?
Oh, by here he meant on your ship.
On our ship.
He's right next to
Oh,
your
we're
ship. But
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can leave it with him if you want to.
No, I think
Yeah.
we should leave it on the ship.
Yeah.
Save him the bother, of course.
God damn.
Hmm.
An AC of 15 with all of my stuff unequipped.
Yeah. Which is not bad at all.
It's not, considering I'm maxed out on Dex.
Yeah.
I'm AC 13.
But
So-
Jesus.
No shields, no armor, no nothing.
Those are
I
destructive.
think armor is fine, but they have your enchantments checked at the door. So you might have to strip if it has any untoward enchantments.
Or a regular old breastplate under my robes.
You know what? I might. You know what? I've got leather armor. I've got just regular. It brings me to a 16. Jesus.
I have Mariner studded leather, which makes me have a good swimming speed. It's equal to my walking speed.
Yeah,
There
but
you
it's got an enchantment on it.
Right.
Fane just takes everything that he has off. He's not going to
Just
sit
take
here
it
and
off. Yeah. It should
split
be fine.
hairs all day.
Yeah, Lower World did the same. Begrudgingly.
So, just so I'm tracking, like magical items aren't allowed. I'm a spellcaster. Like, am I not allowed to like cast a spell while I'm in there? Is that frowned upon?
Oh yeah, no, that's expressly forbidden. Casting spells in the chamber. You can go through a very lengthy process for certain spells. I believe there is one guy. He's the representative of Middledura. It took him like I think a year and a half of paperwork to be allowed to attend in his wild shape as he prefers. But
Hopefully we don't get into
I'm
a
not
fight
thinking you've
here.
got that much time.
Like a, it's a.
What was that? Then you cut out.
Anything. We shouldn't need any of these.
All right, let's go.
Alright, so everyone's just leaving everything?
Yeah, and I'm
Sure.
hiding mine, like tucking it away somewhere. Like I don't know if there's like a loose, like my bag of holding that has all my stuff in it. Like if there's like a loose board and I can tuck it in somewhere. I'm doing that.
Oh, like on the ship?
Hiding it on the ship.
Okay.
Lorvar's just gonna leave his stuff with Keble. He trusts Keble.
Alright. Then as you all climb into this very lavish, very comfortable, gold-plated carriage drawn by trained griffins, and it approaches, it takes off, gliding smoothly through the air, heading up further and further towards the skyway, the island that floats over the center of Sharn. where the richest of the rich, the most elite members of society, live. A land of prestige and wonders opens up amongst the clouds. A district of extravagant buildings, luxuries, and businesses stand atop clouds given physical substance, hovering above the city below. From all the way up here, even the highest towers of Sharn look low in comparison. Nobility ride about the skies atop their flying mounts. Hippogriffs, griffins, giant eagles, even a Pegasus, so high above the world as to not dirty their feet with the ground that the common folk below tread on. The most lavish mansions you've ever seen might pale in comparison to the homes and properties up here, as each one is as large as a city block, with a wide berth of property surrounding. Even the parks and bathhouses are fancy. Cloudpool Park being formed almost entirely from sculpted cloud stuff, with window panels of ice showing the city below, and a grand public bathhouse with a glass ceiling that you can somewhat see through, even through the steam rising from within. A large marble building looms in the center of the floating district, its platinum bells ringing smoothly through the air like an angelic choir as the hour turns. Your carriage pulls up just in front of this large marble building. The driver, one last time, will look back at you. I'll pull back around when you're done. Good luck and represent. Yeah, don't make a fool of yourselves.
Saw a bathhouse on the way up. Are we not allowed to avail ourselves of the nice fancy amenities while we're up here? We have to leave right away? It's over?
You want to come back, you do that.
Duly noted. Well, let's go do this then.
Okay. And we'll say just for the sake of appearances, Stasra's with you as well. Okay. Alright. As you guys head up the steps, when you first walk into the building, you have to step through a series of checkpoints where you pass through alarm spells that detect weapons, an alarm spell that detects spell casting focuses, an alarm spell that detects magical items and enchantments, a different alarm that inspects like spell effects or other magical effects that are on a person. Do any of these go off for any of you?
Good.
It would not.
What would what's triggering these? Just magic items?
Well, one of them's for any weapons. One of them is for spellcasting focuses. One of them is for magic items, and one of them is for active spell effects or passive spell effects that are on somebody.
I don't know.
So
Would
each
my
of
dragon
these-
mark set it off?
No, your dragon mark wouldn't set it off.
No.
I don't think so. Maybe for the spellcasting focus. Because he uses his the ring, but you ain't gonna take that shit off.
Thane, as you step through, you're stopped by security. There's two House Deneath guards at each of these checkpoints separately, and they'll stop you and pull you aside into a questioning room to the side before they so as to not make your business public, but also to
Lovely.
speak with you. As you get pulled into this room, the two guards will be like, the alarm set off for you. You have a spellcasting focus on your person.
Noxious. He'll just pull the ring out from under his shirt where it's on a chain. My dead fiance's ring, can I hold on to that, or are you going to confiscate it? I'm not going to cast any spell, promise.
Well, spellcasting is expressly prohibited within the council chamber. Thane, do you want to spend a few minutes trying to make your case to these guys? Give me a persuasion check.
Obnoxious. Yes.
I'll help.
I don't know if
You
you're
are not
there.
in the room. They pulled
in the
Thane,
room?
Yeah, they
Okay.
pulled Thane into a questioning room off to the side, so that because
Yeah,
with
the
the
TSA is
with the
patting me down.
elites, they don't like their business being public.
I think Fane's got it anyway with the
27. Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh yeah. All right. If you sign this legal waiver and will allow us to cast an alarm spell on it that will alert us if you cast a spell within the next, is it 2 hours? 2 hours. Then
Sure, that's fair.
yeah, you can keep that. Just keep it put away,
Of course. I appreciate it.
and
I
know
will
that if
do
you
it.
do cast a spell, you will be arrested immediately.
Yes, I understand. I promise you, I have no intention. Unless someone attacked this meeting.
Oh, the security here is phenomenal. I assure you, no
I can
fool would attack this meeting.
Yes. I should think not. They're not this fool. Yeah, I'll sign whatever and let them cast a spell on it.
Okay. Yeah, it'll take him. I think it takes like 10 minutes to cast the spell.
Meanwhile, everybody else finds their seat.
While
Everybody
this
else
is
10 minutes.
happening, the rest of you head into this large council chamber room. It's with tiered seating. And in the center of the room, there's like a stand for the speakers. As you head in, kind of looking around, you see probably a dozen or so people in the room, more people coming in behind you. A halfling will wave you down and gesture for you to come over next to. Each of these seats have a small table in front of them with voting buttons underneath and stuff like that. There's one table that has 5 seats drawn up to it next to where he's sitting, so he'll gesture to you guys.
Where's the other one? Oh, we got arrested.
Were we told how to vote? Like, what the vote was on and which way they wanted us to vote?
You were
I
told
assume we were.
last time to seek out Bestan Irton. He's an ally of the he's on the Boromar block, as it's called.
Gotcha. Okay.
Where is he at?
He's gesturing to you to.
Oh, that's the one. Well, I'm not there. Let me shut up.
Anybody?
Okay, I'll walk over.
As you come over, he stands up and straightens his posture. He's about as tall as Aerilyn. So he'll start by reaching out his hand and shaking hands with each of you individually. Oh, Bastani Ton. Glad you could join me. I'm the representative for Upper Tavik's Landing. I believe that's where your ship is parked, right? You've been in my district several times. Yeah, take a seat, take a seat. We've got it all prepared for you. Hey, when they, underneath these tables, there are 2 buttons. They're underneath the tables so that people can't, see what you're doing or pressure you into one thing or the other. The one on the left, you can kind of peek under there and take a look at it. The one on the left is red with an X. That's your nay button. The one on the right is blue with a check mark. That's your yay button. So when you vote, you'll vote either nay or yay. In favor or not in favor of whatever they're proposing. I'll be right here helping you. And we've got, there he is. Casca. And you see another halfling also, like wearing a tux with like the tails that are like flapping around as he hops down from step to step. He's a little bit on the short side even for a halfling. We'll walk over and hop into the seat next to you guys. Pleasure. Casca Halovic. Middle Minthis Plateau.
Pleasure.
But yeah, just follow our lead and you'll be fine. Take some notes for Ilyra.
Question. We're voting in absentia, correct?
Right?
How are we voting? And on what issues?
Well, you vote by pressing the buttons.
Which way are we voting
Oh, just follow our lead.
on the issues? But if I can't see the way that you're voting because it's under the table,
I'll wink at you.
Give us
I'll
a
wink with my
signal.
left eye for nay and my right eye for yay.
understood.
Keep it easy. All right. After a few minutes, Fane will rejoin the rest of you. One of the last people in. Now that everyone's in here, there are quite a few people, probably a couple of dozen people. You see, there's a block of what look like super fancy rich nobles over on the far side. Like a block of people who are from who are representing each of the dragon marked houses. So there's like a block of the 13, and then the rest of the council meeting is filled with people who represent various different districts in Sharn. As the meeting finally kind of settles down and it's time to start, a lady with... She's an older lady, but you can't tell, like, at all because of how many cosmetic surgeries that she's had to keep her looking young. If it were not for her like grayed hair, which is styled extravagantly, it's all floofy and curly and all the way down to her waist. It'd be pretty hard to tell her age. As she steps up in a very extravagant, like light pink, laced with gold kind of dress. Silky white gloves. Expensive jewelry. Is anyone from here? Is anyone from from Sharn? I don't remember.
No.
Okay. Bistan will lean over and he'll be like, "That's Lady Ilyra Irtain, richest family in Sharn."
Well, I'll just nod.
She'll
Okay.
or Irtain, my bad, not Irtain. Yeah, they host the Tyne Gala. Whew. They decide who's who in Sharn. But she gets to the front, she taps on the mic, which is enchanted with thaumaturgy, to test it. Hello, everybody, and welcome. We will start today's meeting with introductions. We have quite the full council chamber today. We have guests from all over. I'll start with myself. I'm Lady Ilyra Irtain. Yeah, it is Irtain. I'm Lady Ilyra Irtain. I'll be handling the introductions and hosting the event. Moving over, we will start by introducing the representatives of the various nations who are here. Lord Rukin Irklarn, a human man, stands up, well-kempt, kind of a freckled gray beard. Stands up and gives a bow. Lord Rukin Irklarn will be representing the Irklarn family and Braylon as a whole. Let me rearrange this in my notes so that it's a little bit easier to read. There we go. Next is High Cardinal Crozen. You see there actually is a picture of this guy that I can throw into art and memes. A lot of these people don't have pictures, but this guy does. You see a fairly well-dressed, very gruff-looking ginger man with almost greasy long hair and a short beard and kind of a permanent scowl on his face. Stand up and give a slow but respectful bow. High Cardinal Crozen will be the representative of Thrain. He is the High Cardinal of the Silver Flame. Next is Prince Orad Irwanarn, the leader of the Onder Diplomatic Corps, and the representative of Onder. A younger human man, probably in his late 20s, dressed like nobility. He's got, he's got like a silver suit with embellishments and nothing too complex, just simple but extravagant at the same time. Will kind of stand up, take a bow. Next is Hadith Irbanon, the sister to King Caius III of Carnith. An older lady stands up like a noble lady. She's got the big floofy like the big floofy ball gown dress that is kind of like older fashioned and is held up by wires to look even bigger. She'll stand up and give a curtsy. You can't tell, you can't see her legs through the dress, but her height changes for a moment. Next, we'll go to the representatives of our districts. And this is where I'm going to stop giving such in-depth descriptions of everyone, or I'll be talking about their descriptions all session. So there's a lot of people. Doran Kantar, representing Middle North Edge. A human man stands up, takes a bow. Thuric Devandi, representing Upper Minthis. A gnome wearing glamour weave will stand up and give a little wave, and his glamour weave sparkles a little bit, and she'll say, she'll like clear her throat, and you'll kind of shut it off and sit back down. Thuric Devandi has received special permission to wear his glamour weave, as he is the inventor of glamour weave. But, reminder, Devandi, you can't activate it in here. A low kind of chuckle from his peers sweeps across the chamber before they move on. Kaskar Halavik. Kaskar, next to you on the right, will stand up on top of his chair so that he can be seen and give a quick bow before sitting down. Representing Middle Minthis, Borean Haldorek. Representing Upper Dura and Cliffside, male dwarf stands up, gives a brief wave and sits down. Pruitt, we can all see you. If you look to the back of the room, you see a giant owl standing at the back of the room. He goes, "Oh!" Delania Ironhand, representing Middle Tavik's Landing. A female dwarf stands up, gives like a half nod, sits back down. Sava Carissa, representing Lower Central District. A female human stands up and gives a deep bow. Kilk, representing Lower Tavik's Landing. A person stands up who has features. They're not very defined, though. You can tell that Kilk is a changeling. Who just has like a generic template of features on their face. Evix Ir Marasha, representing the Skyway. Over in the area next to where Lady Selira's seat is. Another fancy lady stands up, takes a bow. Savia Potelis, representing Lower Memphis. Female human, she's well dressed, but it's more simple clothes. Stands up, gives a bow. Female human. Zorak Senzos for Middle Central. A male half-elf. Stands up and gives a wave. Shasha Tar for Lower North Edge. You see, she is a shifter. She's got kind of more bestial features. He'll give a big old wave before sitting down. Maza Irthadian for Upper North Edge. Again, in the kind of rich people district, a female elf will stand up and give a slow, graceful bow. Javan Tumalin for Upper Central. He's a human man, probably in his 40s. Bastan Irton for Upper Tavik's Landing. Bastan will stand up and give a bow. Nolan Toranak, representing the cogs. You see a dwarf stand up. His version of well dressed is basically just throwing on a clean jacket. He's got, very calloused hands and kind of grease spots on his exposed arms that look like he tried to wipe them off but didn't come off all the way. Merrick Stakhanith, representing House Cannith. And then attention turns over to the block of the 13 houses. Barracks will... Each of these will stand up and give a deep bow. You know that Merrick Stakhanith is one of the people vying for the seat of... There's currently 3 people pursuing the seat of the patriarch or matriarch of House Cannith, because the previous one was lost in the morning. And Merrick's is one of them. She leads one of the branches of House Cannith. Layla de Denith, representing House Denith, and the Sentinel Marshals. Layla will stand up. She's got like a shield strapped to her, a basic shield, or not a basic shield, a Denny shield specifically. It's got like an eye engraved into it. It's for House Denith people. It's effectively a sentinel shield. She'll stand up, give a quick bow. Keslo de Galanda, the Viceroy of the House Galanda Enclave here in Sharn. Halfling man will give a little wave. Kerala de Jurasco, representing House Jurasco. A female halfling will stand up and give a deep curtsy. Daphne de Kundarik, President of the Kundarik Bank and Viceroy of the Kundarik Enclave. A dwarven lady takes a bow. Solia de Lyrander, Viceroy of the House Lyrander Enclave. This half-elf will stand up and take a bow. Alden de Orion, Viceroy of House Orion Enclave. He stands up, nods, looks over at you guys, kind of nods your way, because he recognizes a few of you from your first mission. Brina de Madani, representing House Madani. Female half-elf gives a bow. Neria Thorani de Fiarlan, representing House Fiarlan. A female elf, kind of dressed in black robes, or dressed in a black gown, will take a bow. Solerian Torlin de Civis, head of the House Civis Enclave. A gnome will give a wave and a bow. Kava Veldarin, representing House Tharashk. And as the Associated Press for today, they run the Globe Information Agency. Kava will, female human will kind of take a bow and sit back down. Quill, ink pot, stack of papers, ready to report. Aurelia du Thorani, Viceroy of House Thorani, another female elf, stands up, her and the House Fjarlin representative kind of shoot glance daggers at each other as they sit down. Asa de Vidalis, the head of the House Vidalis enclave here in Sharn. And a female human will stand up with the mark of handling and will take a bow. And filling in for Ilyra Boromar, we have special guests. Real quick, I forget, what was your adventuring group name?
Don't think we ever actually decided on one.
Okay, then
The
she'll
Brave
identify you all by name.
Companions.
An adventuring group with Aerilyn, Fane Sylvia, Lorvor, Osmius, and Istasra have been chosen to fill in Ilyra's seat for today's meeting. She looks over at you guys to stand up and
As my name's called, I'll stand up.
okay.
Same here.
All right.
Yep, standing up.
Okay. Yeah, so you'll stand up as your name is called. As you sit down, she'll continue on. Now that introductions are done, it's time to begin on the first order of business. She'll reach out her hand and an attendant will place an envelope in it. She'll take a look at it, straighten up some papers. Okay. The first order of business today is trade regulations in the lower wards. We have a proposal set to increase taxes on businesses in the lower wards due to the demand of increasing security down there to pay for heightened security and expanding the Sharn Watch in those regions. I'll turn the time over to the council to make their arguments for or against. And as she does, one of these fancy people. There we go. Maza Irthadian, representing the upper north edge, I think. Yeah, representing the upper north edge will that one. Oh no, sorry. Evix Irmarasha, representing Skyway, will be the first to take the stand. she'll make a long and very well-spoken argument. You know, and by well-spoken, I mean like, you know, proper speech and fancy sounding. Word salad, mostly. The way politicians do. Arguing that the increased taxes should be enforced because their protection from the watch should be proportional to income tax, since that's what goes into actually funding the people who go down there. If they pay for security, they get security. If they need more security because of a higher crime rate, they need to fund that somehow. She'll go take a seat, and Shasa Tar from Lower North Edge will take to the stand and give an alternative argument, saying, hey, people should be taxed and protected the same regardless of income. The watch should be split evenly across all of the districts, and taxes should not raise for those in the lower areas to pay for additional watch, because they can just take the watch from the higher areas. Going back, another person in the kind of upper block, Maza Irthadian, will take to the stand and argue again that the upper districts need more security because, one, the upper districts pay for more security, and a lot of that security comes directly out of the pockets of the people who live there, and not through city funds. But additionally, because in the upper districts, there are more valuable targets for thieves and vagabonds to pursue. So they need more security. And going back, Sava and Sorik, let's see. Let me give you their full names. Sorik Sensos and Sava Potelis will make their own arguments, kind of reiterating, like, people aren't inherently worth getting more protection just because they have more. And, you know, the people down there, even though they in the lower wards don't have as much to offer financially, they provide the majority of the workforce, to which another person counters, like, yeah, but they also provide the majority of the crime because they're in the lower wards, and the lower wards have the highest crime rates. Which is why a moment in the floor opens up. Does anyone here have anything that they want to take to the floor and pitch in on this argument?
I don't believe so.
I think we're just here to vote, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I know enough about the socioeconomics of this place to weigh in with anything meaningful.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, Bistan, Irtan will kind of lean over to you guys. He'll be like, hey, an increased watch in the lower wards isn't good for us, and the increased taxes on the lower wards isn't good for us either, so he winks his left eye for nay. You guys, however, must, as a group, decide which way you will vote.
Laura's saying nay. I mean, we kind of all just agreed that we don't know much about the socioeconomic status. And we're just here to vote in absentia.
Okay.
True.
All right.
Yeah,
Since
May works for me.
no one takes to the stand and you guys vote nay, after a moment of voting, or after a minute of voting, Lady Ilyra Eartane steps back up to the stand. And the votes are in. And it looks like the votes are 19 to 15 in favor of taxing the lower wards greater.
Oof.
Rip.
Well,
Time to move on to our second order of business. She'll hold out her hand and replace one folder with another, and she'll pull it out and take a look at it. Our second order of business is on crime syndicates and crackdown. To address the growing problem of organized crime in our city, there is a proposed funding of a special task force designed to dismantle their operations. This will be expensive, this will be an expensive and long-reaching endeavor, which we will have to draw funding for. I turn the time over to the floor for their debate.
feel like we might have to say something, but be subtle about it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're here to represent a crime family. I mean, it's a nay, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we already know.
But you're not
But I
supposed
feel like
to
we
make
should
it
probably-
obvious that you're representing the crime.
Yeah, yeah, it's
But-
gotta be subtle.
I'll say, Torin will take to the stand. Making an argument, suggesting, saying that, hey, we have so many other things that we need to be spending this money on, rather than creating some kind of special task force to crack down on crime that might not even work. Other parties, such as the where is it? Layla Dedenith, leader of the Sentinel Marshals, will take to the stand and make a pretty convincing argument on the damage that organized crime is causing in the community and the dangers that it poses to law enforcement.
Got something of an idea.
Do any of you want to take a crack at the stand?
Yes. So Lorvor is going to give a speech about how we should, instead of devoting funds to take down crime and organized crime, we should be focusing funds into education and honest work opportunities, which would prevent people from turning to crime in the first place. tackle the root of the problem.
Can you go ahead and give me a persuasion check?
It's a 28.
Wow, that is a really well-worded argument.
I rolled a 16.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, I love having really good numbers.
Okay. Anything else, or are you just gonna kind of
That's
listen
it,
to this
yeah.
this back and forth of people kind of basically saying the same things over and over again, but in different ways because they're politicians? And start the vote. Okay. As you vote, I'll let you guys agree on which side you're voting for. Yay task force or nay no task force.
Hey, no task force.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, no.
Yeah, we're in agreement.
Okay. As you vote nay, a minute passes of voting throughout the chamber of silence and the clicking of buttons. And then Lady Ertain will step back up. And the voting is concluded. It seems as though the vote is 16 to 18. The nays have it.
Woohoo!
Now,
Win for the bad guys.
Time for our third order of business. The reason we have so many special guests here today. So, collect the third envelope and set it aside. The next order of business is that of diplomatic relations in regards to the siege of Flamekeep and the slaying of their guardian celestial, which happened earlier this year. As many of you know, we in Sharn have since hosted a charity sporting event to assist with the reconstruction, but the culprit has yet to be caught, and tensions between Karnath and Thrain are rising as a result. We, the city of Sharn, have moved to donate an additional 13,000 gold to the rebuilding efforts, and 1 month of paid construction services from 2 mages who specialize in that field, with their use of the creation and fabricate spells. We open the floor up to diplomatic discussion, and for the movement of any other parties to contribute to the relief funds. I turn the time over to the floor. As she starts to step away. Let me just make sure. Well, you haven't been in contact with really any of like the Dragon Marked houses. You haven't interacted with them much, have you?
Not really, no.
Okay.
We worked with one
Then-
at one point for something.
High Cardinal Crozen will stand up. If you don't mind, I'd love a chance at the floor, since it's a matter regarding the country that I am here to represent. My country is strong, not through its faith, but through its people. These people have survived on their faith and their spirits through countless trials and hardships. During the war, they were surrounded on all sides by potential enemies, even when alliances made way for betrayal. And yet we persevered. This attack on our city was both unprovoked and unprecedented. The Treaty of Thronehold that our nation signed not but 2 years ago should have put an end to that kind of aggression. He shoots a disapproving look at Hadith, the representative of Carnith. I stand before you, a survivor of an act of terror, and those responsible must be punished. You could not ever put a price on life, but from the vagrants who razed our city and slaughtered our people, no less than 500,000 gold should even be considered for an apology. We will not stand idly by and be abused if the other countries won't even hold Carnith accountable for their actions in breaking this treaty. High Cardinal Crozon returns to his seat, his face a mixture of disgust and satisfaction as he looks at the Carnathi representative. The room erupts into murmurs discussing the vast amount of money being demanded. Tensions will rise a little bit as Hadith takes the stand. High Cardinal Crozon, your testimony is nothing... Hold on. I'm all over the place. Give me a second.
Nothing
High
but
Cardinal...
bullshit.
High Cardinal Crozon. High Cardinal Crozon, your testimony. High Cardinal Crozon, your testimony today is nothing more than slander and hearsay. The Carnathi government has already put out official statements of having nothing at all to do with the attack. You lie as easy as breathing, I see. High Cardinal Crozon cut her off. The zombies. Enough! Order! Crozon Hadith is speaking. Please refrain from further interruption until we return to general discussion. Miss Irwinarn, the floor is back to you. Thank you. As I was saying, the Carnathi government has nothing whatsoever to do with the attack. And we've already put out statements saying, your attempt to extort our country for funds under the threat of retaliation has not gone unnoticed. There's even speculation from our scholars that this attack was orchestrated within Flamekeep itself in an attempt to justify further conflict. What? That's ridiculous! Preposterous! To even suggest that we would slaughter our own people! Crozon! Lady Irwinarn... Lady Irtain will interrupt. Lady Irwinarn, is there any basis to the allegations you're implying? Hadith will smile. In fact, there is. Our analysts have determined 3 reasons we believe it to be so. Firstly, the undead were mostly regular undead, with a few undead monsters such as ogre zombies mixed into the batch. They had a unique ability, separate entirely from that of our Carnathi undead. It spread undeath like a disease, and there were no Carnathi undead present whatsoever. Secondly, the amount of zombies was far too large. To march that many zombies thousands of miles, or even to ship them across the river past Thronehold, would draw far too much attention. That many zombies couldn't suddenly show up without either the presence of some extraordinarily powerful mages, or if they had been hidden nearby, perhaps in some of Flamekeep's bunkers. Lastly, Thrain has been struggling to provide funds to bolster its military for the past few years, due largely to the tax cuts that the Church has imposed on their citizens. We believe that they orchestrated this event themselves to get military funding under the guise of relief funds. That is all. As she returns to her seat, the murmurs and gossip amongst the chamber grows loud, and Crozon looks both panicked and enraged.
Okay, does someone from our group want to step up and say something? Because we were there.
I feel like we should. But also,
Yeah, but we're supposed to be kind of keeping a low profile here, right?
yeah,
well,
exactly.
We were told to not let it known that we're with the Boromar clan. This is a separate thing.
Well,
That's fair.
also, like, we haven't checked in with the person who's kind of, like, leading us. Like, how are they going to vote on this? Like, do they have an interest in this?
That's
So far there's
fair.
nothing that's, This one's not a not a vote thing. This is more of
Yeah.
diplomatic relations between countries.
United Nations like
Lorbor's
arguments.
gonna ask, hey, do you mind if we say something? We were actually there during that attack.
Oh, you were there? Don't let me
Yeah.
stop you.
You mind if we copy that? So Lorvor will make a statement. We were there during the attack, and it was neither an internal attack nor an external one. It was an act of terror from several extremely powerful mages. One who, unsure if he conjured or befriended an undead dragon. We've been tracking them and had multiple encounters with them over the past several months since the attack. It was not the work of any governmental body. They were there to kill the Celestial for reasons yet to be determined. That's all he's going to say about that.
Okay. Aurelia de Thrani will step up to the stand. Our source reports something similar for this event. The information seems to check out. A small group of mages. One of them has been identified. The mage
Continue.
that has been identified is the necromancer, a human named Callum de Denith, son of Braven de Denith. At this point, all eyes will turn to Layla de Denith, the House Denith representative, who's shocked by the news.
That is correct.
And the other, we believe, is a changeling named Taruz.
Also
And
correct.
as she says that, Prince Orid Irwanarn stands up, eyes ablaze with passion. You would dare accuse Taruz of such an act? Impossible! That's the very name of the mage who, alongside Shard the Dual Mind, saved Arconix from the Baylor attack earlier this year. That man is a hero. You would never do such a thing.
Shard the Dual Mind is the third mage involved in the attack. And we've been at odds with them for months. We've bumped into them multiple times. It's true, it's them, and that's all there is to it.
You see,
Blasphemy! Shard
believe
is
they
a
were-
tenured professor, a very well-respected mage amongst the community.
Yes, you might do well to remind him of that, not us.
Frozen will stand up. So it was from Cardiff. Everyone knows House Denith is based in Cardiff, and the fact that you contract House Denith to do much of your military and other work. I see. You felt confident putting out that statement because House Denith is technically not affiliated with your government, even if you paid them to do it. And you, his eyes turned to Orad, eyes narrowed, you defend this heinous criminal Taruz after what he did to my country? You are surely in league as well. Lady Irtane, in a desperate attempt to kind of calm these rising tensions, will stand up. No, quiet, everyone. Wait your turns to speak or we cannot get anything done in here. Thank you.
Lorvor's gonna interject.
Aurelia, you may
Not
return to your
House
seat.
Denith. Not House Denith. An individual. His affiliations say nothing about the motives of the organization.
He's working alone. Well, not alone, but
In a small group.
independent of his own.
This was not an attack from House Beneath, but an individual.
Okay. Are you taking the stand again? Or are you speaking from your seat?
Just, speaking from a seat.
Okay. Then if you're speaking from the seat,
Chaos.
you'll be included in that now quiet everybody, because there's a lot of people trying to talk right now.
Fair enough.
Does anyone else want to take the stand?
I suppose he'll take the stand and just repeat what I just said.
Okay. Is there any other information you want to include? Like anything else you want to say while you have the stand?
Small bit of conjecture, but we believe that Shard and Taruz may have planned the attack by the Baylor on the Academy. We believe that may have been a show or something that got out of hand, because that Baylor showed up again in chains under some kind of spell on the attack at... I'm drawing a blank on the name of the place.
Flamekeep.
Flamekeep. And then with that,
is there
he'll
any
go back.
basis to those claims, or are they just
Eyewitness. We were there.
Well, yes, that's fair.
As well as, I forget her name, the child that was at Flamekeep. The
Prodigy.
super powerful one. That was, yes, the Prodigy. Resurrected Fane.
Oh, Jayla, the Keeper of the Flame.
Yes, Jayla, Keeper of the Flame, was witness. And can confirm everything that I've said here today about the Baylor. I will admit, the part about the attack on the Academy being planned is just conjecture. But that Baylor did show up again, and that can be confirmed with other eyewitness accounts. And that's the end of what he's going to say.
As Lorvor starts to head back to his seat, you hear a bit of a commotion in the hall outside as the doors blow open, and a gust of wind blows the doors to this chamber open as a new figure approaches, uninvited. A large, majestic, winged lion with the regal head of a woman enters this room. Some of you... The room goes quiet as many regale in its form, as its seemingly timeless eyes, which see beyond the present. Flamewind the Sphinx will finally speak. Cracks in the bind of Kyber below, beyond the means of the mortal soul. Only the All-Mage with power beyond can seal up these cracks or shatter the bond. If the bond is broken while worlds collide, with the fall of the Chosen, all worlds will die. These words are written in the stones and stars alike. The most recent piece of draconic prophecy uncovered by these brave adventurers. He nods in the direction of you guys. I do not mean to interrupt, but this matter is of grave importance, and in direct relation to these mages that you speak of. Rarely is a prophecy so straightforward in its meaning. Nerix Decanus will speak. I'm sorry, did you say All-Mage? There was some history back in Sire, and ancient tales set during the Age of Demons about a ritual that grants unrivaled magical power at a great cost. The tale of the Allmage. I always thought it was folklore, a lesson to be learned about the risks of greed for power. If there's any stake of truth in the tale, then we're in great trouble indeed. Does anyone want to pitch in anything? I'll give you guys a moment.
Do we have... I don't think I do. I don't have Taruza's journal in this timeline.
No,
Or not Taruza's, fucking Callum's.
no. So
Man, it's so hard because I got so much, like...
knowledge that you don't
I gotta,
have.
like... I gotta, like, sift through, like, what do I know and what do I not know? I did it to myself.
Yeah. You were so confident, too, that you would just forget everything all the time.
Well, I forget a lot of stuff, but I remember just enough to be like, but then I forget if I actually know it or not. That's the real problem.
Yeah. So,
I can't say anything.
does anyone else want to pitch anything away before we move on to the next thing?
The poem that she just spoke, that's one of the prophecy things.
Yeah, that was the last piece of prophecy. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'll say that was the last piece of prophecy that you guys just uncovered.
Can I just, like, ask her, is there more to that poem?
There are previous parts that you have shown me, but no future parts. It's rather hard to go future past the death of all worlds.
Huh? Yeah, I suppose so. Well, I mean, the point of fact is that the two of your nations can stop quarreling with one another because it wasn't an attack from either one of you on either one of you. This is a third party acting independently, sort of, asterisk, for reasons we don't fully yet understand. But that prophecy, that poem is a prophecy. We've been trying to unravel it for months. So we're working on it. But the two of you, and he kind of, like, points at the two that were just, like, fighting amongst each other over who attacked who. You could stop that. It's not necessary.
Hey. As you point at them and say that, the ground beneath your feet starts to quake and shift, despite the fact that you're over a mile above the ground. You feel a shift.
I didn't do that. That was not me.
Around you.
Suboptimal.
Suddenly, without warning, those of you who have access to magic feel suddenly cut off completely from your magic. Pruitt, the giant owl, is forced back into his human form, quickly covering up, as he was not wearing anything.
Nice.
Flamekeep will look over at you all in just this one moment of calm before the panic and go, "Oh, no. We are doomed." With a resigned look on her face as the floor begins to crack. She steps out of the room and a stampede of people start to panic, trying to get out of the building. What do you guys do?
This whole thing is to the airship. We gotta get. This building's about to fall out of the sky, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, but it's probably there's just like is there just the one door in and out of this chamber?
There's just the one door in and out of this chamber.
Yeah, and everybody's scrambling for it right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, how do you guys, if you guys are trying to get out of the chamber, how are you trying to do so?
We gotta fucking jump, bro. Like, does anybody got like a feather fall? Wait, do I have like a feather fall?
We don't
Who am I?
have access to magic.
Oh yeah, shit. Uh,
That's kind of the issue here. Let's see.
maybe it's just like like an orb around us, and if we jump, eventually we'll fall far enough that we'll fall out of it, and then
That's
You have
a
fun
lot
with
of
can...
faith in that. Yeah.
I don't have any faith in that at all.
I don't either. And I'm the one that said it.
Let's
Um,
see.
Are magic-like abilities suppressed? Can I use my Blessing the Raven Queen to get out ahead, or?
If it would not function in an anti-magic zone, it does not function here.
Let's say you magically teleport, so I'm guessing no.
Right.
Shit.
Fuck.
But it is an anti-magic field. That's...
Yep.
I don't know.
It always is.
I guess we're all running.
Okay. Can everyone give me a, I guess, athletics or acrobatics check?
All right.
Acrobatics. That's a nat 1. Oh, I still have an inspiration that I have not used.
Acrobatics.
I'm gonna burn that inspiration. Are you fucking
Alright.
shitting me? Excuse my French. I just rolled 2 nat 1s in a row.
That's not funny.
Whew.
Athletics or
Well, it was good.
acrobatics?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I'm
Oh,
gonna go bad too
Hold
because
on.
I laughed at him.
I'm
It's
just
funny.
gonna see. Okay, no. Yeah, it wasn't. It was just unlucky.
It's funny. I rolled acrobatics when I actually have less. The my athletics would have been. Oh, wait, no, I
Athletics is
misread.
higher. Oh.
No,
Yeah, I was
actually,
like,
I'm
wait,
completely
how's
wrong.
athletics
Never
higher?
mind. No, I misread it because deception's right below athletics. I mixed the numbers up. I swear I'm not dyslexic.
So I
But I got a 19 plus 7, so 26.
have a feather fall if we want to jump.
2 fucking ones in a row. That's crazy.
I got a 13.
RNGesus really said, no, you're getting a 1 on this.
I just try to land in a bush or some water or
Okay.
something.
And
That'd be
then,
fine.
I'll
I
give a
mean,
roll
so
for
I
Stasser
do
as
have
well.
feather fall. The second I am able to cast spells again, I can try to do that.
Well, what
Provided that.
what was this
Oh,
check
Stasser
for?
got a 20. This is to get out of the room.
God. Okay. So I fail.
Okay.
Dramatically.
Okay. Everyone else kind of very quickly, slips through the crowd, pushing their way out. Except for Lorvor, who gets stuck behind like half a dozen people. You guys have reached the lobby, those of you, who got out in the first turn, and now people are starting to split up to traverse, heading to wherever they think the closest, exit that they can through these hallways is. Those of you who are in the lobby now, are you exiting the building?
Yeah, post haste, yes.
Okay. And then Lorivor.
What's going on here? I mean, suddenly there was just an anti-magic field? I mean...
That's
it'll.
all we know at this point.
That's all you know at the moment.
I mean, is an anti-magic field like I guess if once we left the room we were in, like, are we still affected by it? Like, is it bigger than normal?
You are still in an anti-magic field, yeah.
It's
The
big
island is
enough that
dropping.
it's broken whatever magic is keeping this place aloft, and it is dropping this whole place. So we at least have to get off of this floating island.
To shift and sink beneath your feet. As you run out, Lorivor, give me one more athletics or acrobatics check.
Can I keep that 17 that I rolled to check to make sure that I wasn't broken? Or do you want...
No, give me a new one.
Okay. That was a 19.
The rest of you get out all the way, like, you get, like, down the stairs of this marble building and look back as Lorivor's, like, just barely starting to get out of the... or to get to, like, the front doors. He's, like, stepping through the front doors, and suddenly the world drops. Feeling empty, helpless, the familiar sensation of magic that you felt for so long through your equipment, through yourselves, ceases to exist. The clouds this district were floating on pass through you as the ground beneath your feet ceases to be solid. The buildings falling past you, crashing into the towers below. You watch helpless, falling as the enchantments holding up the mighty towers in this city fail, and thousands of buildings start to crumble. Right in the middle of it, as you fall, one singular tower, Boromar Tower, has crumbled only partially away, revealing the top floor. 5 figures stand around a huge, familiar dragon shard that is crumbling into dust. Taruz is floating barely in the air, magic so dense around him that it is given physical form emanating from his eyes and mouth in a burst of light. His arms look strange, outstretched to either side, one luminescent and muscular, but otherwise mostly human-looking, and the other one fiendish and bulky, completely red. The arms of a Solar and a Baylor have replaced his own. Standing next to him are Sharn and Callum, recoiling in exhaustion from this ritual, and Sidon Boromar stands bewildered and in awe next to them. In this moment, Sidon Boromar and Callum's wife stand bewildered and in awe next to them. In this moment, it's as if time has slowed. The falling rubble drifting down beside you, the screams and crashes from below melding into background noise. As you make eye contact with Taruz, the only one amongst their group who seems calm, collected. He mouths something towards you, and behind him you see the terrifying visage of a dark dragon with skin of sapphire and eyes of stars appear. Taruz gives a small 2-finger wave goodbye as the wings of this spectral dragon wrap around him and his companions, and they disappear right before the tower they were on collapses. The fall suddenly speeds back up as you plummet to the ground. You see the earth rushing to meet you as your ears burst from the rapid change of elevation. But just before impact, you close your eyes and feel nothing.
Oh.
You hold on. Give me a second. There we go. As you open your eyes, you find yourselves floating, suspended in space, in a dimension white as snow, with no ground or solid material to stand on. Before your eyes, a dragon appears, looming over you, its majestic amethyst scales shining in all hues of reds, pinks, and purples, sparkling through its shrouded form like stars. Looking upon this dragon's massive form feels like bearing witness to a dragon-shaped planet. It's so large a single horn would be the size of the tallest mountains, a single scale the width of a city. This massive dragon looks at you, one by one, as if inspecting you for something. Pain Sylvia Scintillus. Loravor. Elric. Osmius. I don't know your last name.
I never gave myself one.
I don't know Aerilyn's last name either, or Istasra's. Istasra. And Aerilyn.
Ah, save the best for last. I see what you did there.
I
You
like
have
how
done
only two
well
of us have last names.
thus far to follow my clues. I always knew the day would come when Kyber would choose her immortal champions to release her from her binds. I had hoped that you would have had more time to prepare for that day. I am Eberron, one of the progenitor dragons, and the very world you stand upon. The cruel Kyber and I have been locked in an eternal stalemate. I not able to seal her, and she not able to escape me. She has chosen her mortal champions, and manipulated them magnificently to her ends. Ta wishes to control Kyber's power, to shape the world as he sees fit. But it is an impossible feat for a mortal. Of all the beings on this planet, however, I could not see any realm in which Kyber does not succeed in having her binds broken than the one in which I choose you as my champions. I am truly sorry to thrust this responsibility upon you, but your fates have been intertwined to the fate of the planet, and all of reality.
Cool.
Cool.
Very cool.
Should Kyber escape, you are my chosen, and you are the only ones that can stop what is to come. You have 1 year. In that time, use my gifts to gather allies, for Ta and the other chosen are forming an army of their own. Saint Sylvia Scintillus, the elf of starlight, who is so far from home. Just like the stars, that which shines its light on you, so very far out of reach. The stars are not all that shine upon you, however. To keep the light of those around you shining, You have made the most of the least. I will bestow upon you the boon of spell recall, to let your spells cast more light into the darkness.
Ah, this was the boon or magic item question.
Lorvor de Elric, the stalwart protector and reliable handyman. The path ahead will be fraught with challenges. I will bestow upon you the skill to help traverse them. Unto you I bestow the boon of skill.
I don't know what that is.
I'll describe it in a minute. Istasara, the shape-changer with a past shrouded in espionage, who is always late to the fight. I bestow upon you the boon of speed, that you can never be too far away. Aerilyn, the bard seeking a story and song that will traverse the ages. Fear not, for your story will find you. And when it does, you will need an instrument worthy of your song. I will bestow upon you this lute, and one of his scales flies off and shrinks and reshapes and forms itself into an amethyst lute.
That's dope.
And Osmius, the great scholar, follower of Orion. If you are to compete with these archmages, you must be at their level intellectually. To you, I grant an artifact that I have hidden from them, they have sought out. And Osmius, before you, a burst of fire and brimstone will reveal a scroll. The Nether Scroll of Azimar is yours.
Okay.
You may rest now. You may mourn. A tragedy has taken place here. After that, go to the Lazar Principalities and find a prince who will be your ally in the fight to come. He does not yet know it, but he has something that will help you in your fight. A spell shard. Our time here is up. Good luck, champions of Eberron. Before we move on to the next scene, I will describe what the gifts that Eberron has bestowed upon you are and what they do. First and foremost, your stat limits for one stat have been increased to 22. Of one stat of your choice.
That's for everybody?
For everybody.
Okay.
Oh.
Oz, this will, I mean, when we get to what your scroll does, this will stack on top of that.
Okay.
Let's see.
Fane.
Yeah, so your stat cap, not your current stat, but the limit at which you can upgrade that stat to.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Fane, the boon of spell recall. You get to increase your intelligence, wisdom, or charisma by 1. And I would add these to your sheets. This is the 2024 version of it because I think it's better. Yeah, you can add it to your sheet if you want. The boon of spell recall. Whenever you cast a spell with a spell slot of level 1 through 4, you can roll a d4. If the number you roll is the same as the slot level expended, you don't expend the slot. It's a free cast. So you have a 25% chance of not expending a spell slot anytime you cast a spell of level 4 or below. Lorivor.
See.
This is, again, the 2024 version of the Boon of Skill. You get to increase one ability score of your choice by 1. You gain proficiency in every skill, and you gain expertise in one skill that you don't currently have expertise in.
Cool. So, recap. Okay, got it. Just trying to figure out how to add this.
It should be something that you can add, but I don't know if D&D Beyond's going to be, like, obnoxious about there being a prerequisite.
Oh, you can just turn that off.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you should just be able to add it on D&D Beyond. It's the Boon of Skill.
Skill. Yeah, I'm just gonna find. And that's we're using the 2024 one.
Yeah, 2024 one.
Huh.
Estosera will get the Boon of Speed, which increases all their movement speeds by 30 feet and lets them, I think, disengage as a bonus action. I could be wrong. Yeah, he can disengage, which also breaks grapple as a bonus action. Aerilyn.
Yeah.
Your loot is an amethyst dragon touch is an amethyst ascended dragon touched focus.
Ascended dragon touch.
So, I think the way it's listed in D&D Beyond is ascended dragon touched focus gem. But focus. You have, while you're attuned to this, advantage on initiative rolls. Your loot can obviously function as a spellcasting focus for your spells. Whenever you use a spell slot to cast a spell, you can immediately teleport to an unoccupied space you can see within 15 feet. Through the loot, you can cast Rary's Telepathic Bond and Ralphin's Psychic Glance, once per long rest each.
Need to write this stuff down.
It should be, if you add the focus, it should be there.
Dragon touch focus ascendant.
And
okay.
Once per day, you can, when you cast a spell of first level or higher through this focus, you can treat the spell as if it were cast using a 9th level spell slot.
Wow.
So I'll send you this link to it so you can kind of reference it if you want, just the link to the item. And Oz.
Damn, some of these boons are fucking crazy.
Insane? Yeah.
And some of them are weak as hell.
Oh, are you looking at 2014? Because 2024, most of them are pretty strong.
Well, like the boon of True Sight. All it does is give you True Sight in a range of 60 feet, which is
True
good.
Sight is busted.
True Sight is good.
You can see invisible creatures,
really
you
good.
can see through any illusion, you can see through any shape change, you can see through any darkness, you can...
I mean, yeah, that's okay, that's fair.
And Oz, you have gained the Nether Scroll of Azamar. Unlike most scrolls, the Nether Scroll of Azamar is not a consumable magic item. It takes 30 days of concentrated study, at least 8 hours per day, to attempt to understand this scroll. After completing this study, you must make a DC 25 Arcana check. If it fails, you take a shit ton of psychic damage and have to try again for another 30 days, but if it succeeds, your intelligence score increases by 2 to a maximum of 22, and you have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects permanently.
Cool.
And I can send you this.
Hey, look,
link as
this
well.
isn't like this is like a custom item, right? Because I'm not finding anything like that.
No, it's there. It's from Candlekeep.
Okay.
I just sent you
Yeah,
sent you a link.
I can't add any of it either.
What are you trying to figure out?
I
Are
don't
you
need to
trying to add
figure
your
anything
boon?
out. Like, it's just not there.
For your boon?
Yes,
Okay, so click Manage Feats, click Settings,
I know.
turn off, and it's way the hell down, because I did find yours on my list. Because it's just core rule.
The only one that's coming up is a homebrew one.
Because I can see yours. It's the Boon of Spell Recall, missing 19th level.
So you might want to
Yeah, it's
like
under
screen share or
unavailable
something
feats,
to
prerequisites not met. Yeah, here.
help walk you through it.
I don't know if you want to screen share, and I can point things out, because I have it on my list.
I mean, I know where to look. I'm looking at the list right now, and it's not there. There's just a homebrew version, and it's not right.
Can you show me where you're looking?
Exactly where you told me to look. I don't know. It's D&D Beyond doing D&D Beyond things. Probably.
I'm just gonna buy the Candledeep Mystery so I have the item. That will make this easier.
I don't know. It took me a minute to find, because it's in a sub menu under unavailable feats.
Yeah, I see that. It's not in there.
Yeah, it starts with Boon of Combat Prowess and goes down. Do you see Boon of Combat Prowess?
No.
Well, I have no idea then.
I don't know. Like I said, it's probably D&D Beyond being D&D Beyond. Probably not going to need it today. So I'll figure it out. Not a problem. Just add it in there manually if I have to. What I can't figure out is how to set my limit to 22. Normally you could just click on it, like I could override it, but that overrides the score, not the potential max.
Yeah.
I used to be able to just get in there and tell it, this is my max right now.
Hey, DM.
For some
Yeah.
reason it's
We
not.
get a +1 to a score as part of this whole thing,
As part of
and
the
increase
boon.
the max 22. Oh, as part of the okay, so it's just part of the boon.
Your boon gives you an ability score increase.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
as
And
part
we
of this whole
get-
thing, you guys have your maximum
Okay.
your maximum limit increase. You have your limit, your human limits unlocked, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. One thing goes up to 22 and we get to do +1.
Okay.
The score doesn't get set to 22. Just the
No.
maximum
No,
that
it gets
could
the
be.
max increase. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is something that I will just have to remember. But I'm putting that +1 into my charisma, obviously. It was charisma, wisdom, or intelligence?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
There it is.
Are you able to add it in there for me since I'm not able to find it?
I think whoever the DM is for the D&D
Oh, that's
Beyond
the
campaign
Stasera. That's right.
can do that.
It'll probably. I'll close out of it and refresh it a couple times and it'll randomly show up. And
Waiting on D&D Beyond to register that I now have that book.
no worries. So we come out of this crazy dreamscape on our ship.
No. So
That would be too easy.
that would be way too easy.
All my stuff is there. Fuck. Well, I can still cast spells. Power of love conquers all.
Okay. And I just need to put this right there. Okay. Oh, I haven't put background sound into it yet, but eventually, next time.
Can I say that all of, like, if you look at the picture that I posted of his outfit, can I say that like all of the gemstones on that are fake except for like one of them, because we have a diamond, right? Can I say that I sewed one of our diamonds into my outfit?
Sure.
Just in case. Cool. So I have my spellcasting focus and I have a diamond. Just in case. We're still in
What level
Samantha
is
magic, I
this?
think.
What level does this campaign get up to?
15.
Like 100.
15. Okay.
As you reappear, you
Perfect.
reappear standing atop a mountain of rubble amongst a broken city of dead towers. Their broken bodies stretching from the ruin beneath as if grasping at what they once were. As you look around, the dust has settled already. Nobody could be seen for nearly a mile in any direction, which is where the destruction seems to stop and the towers continue, rising into the sky. You all will level up then.
Yeah,
Wait.
dude.
Oh, there we
You
go.
got me tripping.
Well, now I'm debating because there's some really helpful things in Ranger. There are also some really, really useful things coming up in Rogue.
Fun fact, this whole campaign was built around that one scene, because that was the idea that I had, that I was like, that would be a cool campaign. How do I make that happen?
It's pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
As you reappear and you're kind of looking around, a soft snow very lightly kind of falls down onto the city. The air is biting and chilly, considerably colder than it was moments before while you were falling.
Oh, I don't get it.
Okay. So we're standing on top of this pile of bullshit. Dead bodies and cool. We should probably fucking leave.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, should we try to look and just make sure there's not any survivors or anything? Not that it's likely, but
Yeah. No,
I
no,
mean,
for sure.
there's
Hear me out.
bound
Hear
to
me out.
be some.
All those people are really rich. I mean, if we don't find survivors, I mean, we could pick over the bodies, you know.
Oh, stop it.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what we don't want to be caught doing.
Lorvor's gonna start looking for survivors and injured to see
I'm
if
gonna
he
look
can
as
help.
well.
Okay, Laura, give me an investigation check.
See, I'm really debating on whether I want to make investigation my expertise. I'm gonna roll it regular for now. It's a 22.
Okay. Lorvor, as you look around, you do notice a hobgoblin kind of hurriedly as he looks over, and you make eye contact for just a second, and then he takes off with like a bag of something.
I'm gonna take off after him.
Okay, I think you're faster than he is. You notice as you're running over these mountains of rubble, as you go down, like as you reach like the tops of these, like the peaks of these areas of rubble, you enter back into an anti-magic field, and as you go down, you seem to exit it.
You're
and you,
okay.
I'm gonna have you give me an athletics check. You're good at those now.
Athletics check. Not very. All right.
You're at least proficient.
I have it's a 15.
15. Yeah. So you catch up to this guy as he's running away. He kind of slips on some rubble. And you catch up with him.
What's in the bag?
Uh,
What are you doing?
nothing. I was clean up. Yep, that's what I was doing. I was doing cleanup.
Hmm. Can I attempt to snatch the bag out of his hand?
Yeah, this is going to be an athletics contest with the bugbear.
Oh, it's a bugbear. I thought
Oh,
it was
sorry.
a hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin, that's what I meant. Said the wrong word. Athletics contest with the hobgoblin. Got a 16.
Ooh, that's 23.
23. Yeah, he tries holding onto it, but you snatch it from him. As you open up the bag, you see kind of a loose collection of a loose collection of like various coin pouches, bits of jewelry.
Anything
A fancy dagger. It's not
actually?
magical. It just looks fancy.
Okay, he's just looting valuables off of dead people.
That I had that when I came in here.
Laura's gonna glare at him. Do you really think this is the best use of your time right now? Look around.
Yeah.
Look.
Am I supposed to be seeing something new?
Look. I'm gonna let you keep these. Provided you do two things. One, look for people in need of medical attention. And two,
What,
that's
like,
it. That's the end of your loot.
Like join a hospital or?
No, I mean look for survivors in this wreck.
What are you talking about?
Wait, is this? Am I crazy here? There's a wreck still. Dead bodies all
Yeah.
around.
I mean, there's most of the dead bodies are buried by rubble. You can still see, pieces
Okay, so
of
there
them
is rubble.
sticking out.
He's okay. Okay.
I think it's a bit late to be looking for survivors. No.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I figure, even if there were survivors here, they'd have starved to death by now.
Starved to death. How long has it been?
How long ago did this happen?
They've been working on the reconstruction here for like 3 months.
Oh.
They already got a good portion of the area cleared towards the exit or towards the edges. But don't tell anyone that I was here. Yeah.
I don't care about your looting.
Oh, okay, good. I was worried. You look all fancy and stuff.
What happened?
Here?
What is known about what happened here?
Oh well, You're asking about the Skyfall?
Yes. What
Well,
caused it? What do they know? Who survived? Details here.
Some kind of anti-magic field, right in the middle of the manifest zone to Serrania. Blocks out, I don't know, a lot of the towers came crumbling down. You know, because of no magic and all that.
Survivors. Anyone notable survive? Anyone notable confirmed dead?
Oh, lots of notable people. Who do you consider notable? My cousin.
Who's your cousin?
Kelton? Yeah, he was. I mean, he was kind of lucky. He was kind of on the edge there. He still got buried under like a foot of rubble.
Here's
But
what I
he was
want
able
you
to
to
be
do.
dug out, yeah.
Make a list. Just write it down.
Oh.
Real
This
quick
is a
for me.
random look.
Survivors.
Is there somewhere that we can go where there's people that know more than you do?
Oh, all over the place. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. I didn't see nothing. Matter of fact, I didn't see you here.
Of course you didn't. Is there like a recovery HQ or something?
For what specifically?
The Skyfall.
I don't know. We just popped up back out of something, and it's 3 months later, and everyone's dead. Who is in charge of the cleanup of this place?
Oh, that's probably. I mean, they're working on putting together a little bit of a city council, but right now we just got Ilyra Kilk. Some rumors say that Solia, the Lyrander, survived, but nobody's seen her since. So it's just right now. It's just Ilyra and Kilk.
Ilyra, perfect. Where can we go to find Ilyra?
To the back of my hand first. Yeah.
You're welcome. Well, I don't know. I've never tried to meet with a government bigwig before. Probably some city hall office or something. Get on a waiting list.
Yes, but is that not destroyed?
Oh well, there's I mean, more than one city hall office. There's district offices, you know. Right now you guys are in the lower wards, which is what this map is, but I'll move it to the upper wards. Map, let's
Need to
see.
find Ilyra.
I think,
We need to find our ship first, honestly.
Ocean
God.
View? Yeah, I think there's one in the Ocean View district.
That's good. That's good. But you're right. We do need to find our ship.
Which way to the closest airship dock?
The closest
That's still
airship dock
standing.
from here? Oh, probably Terminus Station. It's
And
point off to the east. You can actually, I think you can kind of see it from here a little bit, just barely. Off in the distance there.
perfect. Thank you. Stop looting.
Can somebody? Fuck. No, we only have a message, right? We don't have
I'm
sending.
sure
We can't
someone
like get in
can.
contact with
No.
Orpheus.
Wait,
Well, we still have no magic, right?
So at like the tops
do.
of these rubble piles, you enter back into the anti-magic zone, but as you go down like the rubble piles, like as it kind of hills and peaks, or
No,
sorry,
but at
valleys and
least
peaks.
for me anyway, like I don't have my arcane focus. I don't have I have no ability to cast spells at the moment.
Right.
The
Yeah,
only
I
thing
mean,
I can do is I can cast see invisibility, poison and disease, and
detect poison and disease. Let's be
detect magic.
clear.
Yeah, detect poison and disease. Sorry, detect magic, detect poison and disease, and see
Right. None of
invisibility, and that's
which
all I
will
can
get
do.
us in contact with Orpheus. So let's
No,
just go and hope that our ship is there. If it's not there, we can figure it out. This sucks. Look at all these dead people. Look, there's a hand. Ew.
Now that you take a closer look at that hand, it's starting to. The meat is starting to fall off the fingers.
God. Ugh.
Say if I could cast
Yucky.
magic,
Okay.
just do detect thoughts and wander around and see if I detect anybody under the rubble. But if they've been in there 3 months, I'm just assuming they're dead.
Yeah.
3 months. Yeah.
Why have they not cleaned them up yet? That should have been the first thing done.
As you make your way in, you find that about I don't know about a quarter mile of the rubble around the edges has been cleared, but that which is a very significant amount in a 1 mile radius.
Yeah.
But that still leaves a very significant area of just like rubble and trash and stuff. You see excavation crews using using cranes, magicians using levitate on pieces of rubble to try to move stuff easier. Um, a lot of like physical laborers as you get closer to the edge, you can see them. As you do approach where there are people like actively working at cleaning, you see there are every so often, kind of intermittently, members of the Sharn Watch posted, looking out both into the city to stop people from coming in, and looking out over the rubble to check for looters and stuff. How are you proceeding?
Um,
Quickly. Quickly as hell. Fane is anxious. I think we all should be being away from all of our stuff and not knowing if the ship is
yeah,
actually there.
Basra turns
kind
into
of
a
I mean,
spider, hides
sleepwalking.
in someone's pocket.
yeah.
I guess
I'm gonna sneak past the guards. Well, you know what? We don't even have anything on us. So I'm just gonna walk past.
We're not doing anything. We're victims. Come on. What are you doing, Oz?
Oh, I was gonna say it's a good thing we have money in the party inventory, so I assume the people on the ship will just take their pay as it's due.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
We left
But-
Orpheus in charge.
How long do you think they stuck around thinking we're dead, though?
Yeah.
We left not a lot of money in the party inventory, though.
There's like
No,
12,000
you're right, though. Aerilyn is absolutely right, though.
Oh.
There's no way they stayed for 3 months thinking that we're dead.
It's possible they stuck around and helped with the cleanup.
Maybe. Maybe.
I feel like with Orifir in charge, like our chances are better. If it was Pesh, I'd be worried, but
I feel like Keppel would have stuck around just to see if we were alive or not. Maybe. It's like a
He's
50-50
Fry's
chance.
dog. He's Fry's dog waiting in front of Tanucci's Pizza forever.
No. Oh, no.
Waiting for you to come home.
Why would you remind me of that? Now I'm gonna be sad for the rest of the day.
Yeah, tell me about it. Uh, made myself sad. That's okay.
As you guys step out of the area of rubble and start making your way through, you're stopped by members of the Sharn Watch. Hold there. What's your business here? You're all dressed far too well to be members of the cleanup crew.
Are we dirty? Are our clothes all fucked up? Or are we like pristine?
I mean, aside from any dirt you might have gotten on the trek out of there, your clothes are pristine.
It's such a long story. We're just trying to get to the locks to find our ship, so we can get out of here.
Okay, well,
What was the name of our ship?
the Crimson Scorpion.
Crimson Scorpion. Okay.
Well, we will have to give you all a very thorough search. Looting is illegal under city ordinance.
Everything we have on us is ours.
Lorwar
Put
is
his
just
hands up, though.
Osmius strips naked.
I was gonna say the same.
Oh, over here we have
Lorwar strips and hands his clothes to the guard. Go ahead and look through them. I don't have a bag or anything on me.
Yeah, come over into these changing areas, please. Public indecency.
They're really big on whipping their dicks out.
Lorwar is still wearing his undergarments. He just took off his outerwear. Oz is fully naked. Lorwar is still somewhat decent.
It's a good thing you didn't take that guy's loot.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Although
they'll check each of you. Fane, they will question you about the ring that you have, because that is potentially a loot item. So you'll just have to give me a persuasion check on that. But your allies are near you.
Yeah.
They can give you the help action.
yeah, I will help.
He's got a matching one on his finger, and on the insides of them there's like inscriptions. Like one has like the first half of it, the other has the other half of it. So he'll pull it out and he'll look. It's mine. And you can see like the indent on his finger where he's obviously been wearing this for some time. Roll with advantage.
Yeah, roll with advantage.
Cool. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Great.
Yes.
22.
All right, you're all free to go. Please try to stay away from the central city. It's the rubble is rather dangerous. We've set up a perimeter and set up no trespassing signs. So please try not to find yourselves in there again. And you can be on your way.
Thanks. Let's just fucking go. Come on, children. Chop. Osmius, put your pants back on. Or
I'm
don't.
gonna do it, but I'm gonna take my time doing it.
I'm just gonna watch. Just like
Your flies
hang back, arms folded.
Hey, how much of this party inventory was in the ship? Like, was part of the ship inventory?
Should be all of it.
All of it?
Everything in party
We've
inventory.
kind of been treating the party inventory as the ship inventory.
So 12, 19. Okay. 1. Okay. So. see. Does someone want to go ahead and erase
No.
just the money part of the party inventory? So because I've put it in the ship dock. No, your ship expenditures. Okay, so 11,379.
That's not how math works.
What's not how math works?
11,379.
Oh no, after a month of ship expenditures.
That's not how counting works, boss. It goes 11, 12, 13.
Sorry,
Wait,
my bad.
11,000?
11,379 is the amount of money that you still have.
Okay.
We're
How much did we
poor.
lose? Because we can just deduct that from what's in here.
That is after I have done the deduction.
I can't just override the number. I have to remove amounts.
Huh? Oh,
I have to remove the
Oh,
amount.
are you talking about in the party inventory?
Yeah.
All of it.
Reduce the party inventory to 0 so we don't have it in 2 places.
Okay.
Except for the copper. You can keep the copper in the party inventory.
Okay, so we had 12,209. Okay, that's the total. Okay.
DM doesn't want shit.
12,219.
So many spiders and money. Today.
And then if you're taking any of that party gold for yourselves, let me know so I can take it from here. Or take it from here yourself, because you guys have all should have access to edit the ship dock.
Okay.
As you head up Terminus Tower, you pass by, a group of halflings hauling down like things of cargo, crates and boxes that are sealed, heading away. And as you head to the top of Terminus Tower, where you guys usually dock your ship, you see a familiar sight. You see, or if you're climbing onto your ship, rounding everyone up, getting ready to depart.
Gonna yell and start running.
Yeah.
What was that? Oh!
Or fear.
Oh my!
Waving frantically.
We're not dead.
Where did you guys go on vacation? It's been a while.
We don't know. But yes.
Oh, I guess that's fair.
Long story.
With a dragon.
Yeah, we all thought you were dead. Crushed into tiny little powders.
I can't believe they stuck around this.
Oh no, we didn't. We've been taking odd jobs here and there to keep the ship running. It's been nice to have a ship.
Or go back then.
We did wait around for like a month, but then
Perfectly reasonable.
Understood.
Honestly, that's longer than I expected you to wait, so grateful.
But you're here! This is great! Hold on. You're not changelings, are you?
No.
What's our secret password then?
We never saw one.
Oh, that is the correct answer. I'm glad you didn't try to guess.
I know, I was like, wait a minute.
Boom.
Welcome back, guys!
I remember. weird things.
Can a changeling do this? And I'll like do that thing where you can flip the coin between your fingers.
Can a
Probably.
changeling do this? Cast disguise self?
Yeah, they do that a lot, actually.
If I had my spellcasting focus, I would have done that.
Oh, well, we did keep your guys' stuff. You'll have to put it back into your rooms. It's all down in one of the storage rooms right now.
Oh,
In our rooms.
well, thanks for not selling it.
We
Well,
thought
yeah,
you
I
were
guess that's
dead.
nice.
I don't know what to tell you.
Right, that's
No, thanks for not selling it. I think that just keeping it in Null is more than could be expected.
fair. It's just gonna be a pain in the ass to put everything back. Thank you for keeping it.
No, while you were gone, I did remember something. While we were traveling around, the time, being a captain of my own ship for a little while. I suppose that makes you the captain again, Aerilyn. Kind of jogged my memory. I used to fly a ship. I already told you that, but a ship of my own design.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a very advanced ship, a masterpiece of its time, if I do say so myself. And I do say so myself. Called the Storm Dancer. It crashed in the Mournlands on the day of mourning near Metrol, but we haven't, well, I mean, I don't know if he kind of looks back over. They're capable, but I don't know if they're Mournlands capable. So, we haven't tried to pursue it yet. But yeah, I mean, what's new with you?
We were. Oh, things.
stuff even.
Oh, I did hire a couple of people. He waves over at some standard crewmates that you guys didn't recognize before. Just to keep the ship going, because we were understaffed without you guys.
Fair enough.
Just so you know.
Wouldn't hurt to have a little bit of like some extra crew people in general. So
Well, that's enough about me. Come, you guys must be tired. No, you look great, actually.
Ah, you were chasing the ship you used to captain?
What?
Yes. What was he doing? You were getting ready to head into the Mournlands?
No, I was thinking about it, but I don't know if I would. Like I said, these guys are capable, but the Mournlands are a whole different beast. I don't know if I would bring them into the Mournlands.
Well, we can probably use them as backup.
But now that you guys are here, we can do that at some point if you want to. I'm not sure,
I'm interested.
But yes, now that you're back, lava!
Ah, yes.
Ah, yes, my favorite person in the campaign, Kevel. The pebble.
Pebble will run out. Lover! You
What did he say? You
are
cut
a
out.
ghost? A zombie? Is Boromar a zombie?
No. Do I look like I'm falling apart, Kevel?
Slowly, like, gives Oz a side eye. Oz will give him a thumbs up. Oh, he's not zombie. Okay. I don't have to blast you to pieces. That would be terrible.
It would be a bit of a bummer.
What's Kevel been up to for the last 3 months that we've been gone?
We've been smuggling! Kebble! I don't think you're supposed to say that.
Ah.
Oh.
For who have you been smuggling for?
The halflings?
That's the important question. Oh, okay. Is he talking about the Boromar?
Probably. They seem to exclusively be halflings.
Yeah, they've been offering us some jobs and stuff, keeping some money flowing in.
Yeah, probably not going to be working with them anymore.
Oh, did you have a falling out?
Funny choice of
Okay.
words.
That is a funny.
Yeah, funny choice of words. You know that big falling thing that happened with all the buildings and
Oh yes,
massive
let's
amounts of
call
they-
it the
people dead?
Skyfall.
Yeah,
the thing
that was
they thought that we
partially.
died in.
Yeah, that was partially the Boromir's fault.
Ooh, well that's not good.
Yeah, so we're not going to be working with them anymore. He kind of, tried to send us to our deaths.
Well, at least we exploited him for as much money as we could before we stopped our business operations. Just now.
That is
Good job.
good.
Matter of fact, our most recent exploit has paid for this month's pay for the ship. So, we haven't had to dig too deep into the dragon's hoard that you left us.
Perfect.
Well, Oz, did you learn any new spells while you were gone?
Actually, now that you
yeah,
mention it, I just did.
Oh, really? We should compare notes later.
Definitely.
That's right. I forgot to roll.
Yes, and I
HP.
learned how to stop you from doing whatever that is.
Stop me from comparing notes?
No, from casting spells. I can counter them.
You can cast counterspell now.
Yes. Isn't it exciting? At least I think I
They draw
can.
up so
I don't know.
quick.
I haven't tried it yet. But I feel like I can.
Taking the average on that.
Alright, well. What's our first order of business, Captain? Looks over at Aerilyn.
Oh, I'll look at the group. Do we want to? Well, we want to talk to the survivors, or want to try to track down the ship?
Got 5.
So what we just making sure I'm understanding, what we just completed was the next storyline quest. So
Yes.
I guess, do we want to do a side quest? I know we're kind of feels like we're trying to rush, so we're not losing track of the 3 big bad evil wizards. I know we're on a timeline in terms of having Urik's help, so
Yep.
It is.
Wait a second.
As you talk to talk to them and get a little bit more information, you find that today is the 1st of Zorantir. It's actually New Year's.
So, quick question.
So weird.
How much do we have? How much time do we have left for the Revenant?
Like a few months. I think it's
Okay.
the end of Therendor, which is like effectively the end of March.
So we have like 3 months. I mean, I'm down to do another story mission.
Sure.
Small question for the group. Does anyone have any recommendations for expertise?
What do you use the most?
A lot of things. To basically for anything that's dexterity and charisma, I have the same +5 modifier.
You are the party. You're kind of the voice of the party. Do you already have expertise in persuasion, deception?
And deception. Yeah. I have expertise in stealth, sleight of hand, persuasion, and deception.
And you can always use expertise to make up for the things that you're bad at too.
True. Which would be
Not much anymore.
strength checks. It's just strength. Currently my lowest modifier is a +5 to athletics.
Sure,
Oh, jeez.
Never hurts to have higher perception.
Well, medicine's always good. Medicine can help. You can use it to
Medicine.
stabilize allies if they go down.
Good. Yeah, I have a +7 right now. I could have a +11 to that. Next level up, I'm
sometimes.
getting 2 more expertises.
Like
It doesn't matter
investigation and medicine.
too much. Investigation actually would be really useful.
You've heard of the Jack of all trades. Let me introduce you to the King of all trades.
Yeah. Right now I'm debating between perception, investigation, and athletics. I don't really make a whole lot of athletic checks. Thinking either wisdom or investigation or perception.
Are those the
It's
ones
kind
that
of
are
my
boosted
thought.
by your dragon mark? So you can get them really high, I think.
Yeah, investigation is it's just investigation.
Oh, I see.
Perception is not. Dragon mark is only a D4, which is nice. I love having that, but that is it.
Another question for the group. Is it worth me taking teleportation circle as a spell? Do we want to be teleporting around, or are we just going everywhere on our ship? And I guess
Probably gonna going everywhere on the ship.
All right.
Yeah, but teleportation could get us out of the deep dungeons. That's our escape room.
True. It would be useful for larger halls too.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think teleportation circle casts like takes like what, an hour to cast though, right?
1 minute.
Oh, a minute. So I mean, still not like a quick cast to escape, but a way out for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's if we can like hold off for a minute. It's like 10 rounds of combat.
Mm-hmm. And if you learn the teleportation sigils of various different places, such as like guild halls or whatnot, then you can teleport to those places with teleportation circle. But
I think I'm gonna take acrobatics.
Yeah, I'm gonna think about that a bit.
so if you don't, or if he also gets 2 spells that he can learn at this level up.
Oh, okay.
Well, then he gets his memories back as he, you know, as the story goes on.
Gotcha. Yeah, let me think about that. Unless somebody, because I mean, I'll just have him take 2 that I don't take, and then I'll copy his into my spell book.
And he'll copy yours into his because he's a scribes wizard, and that's what he does. If you will allow him.
Yeah, of course. Or if you're secretly the big bad at the end of the campaign.
Up.
You never know.
We power him up.
His final memory is he is the All Mage.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Let's go.
Ascends.
That would be crazy plot twist, though.
Peace out, motherfuckers!
Give me 1 second.
Fuck you, I do what I want!
Alright. Let's see. Has everyone rolled for their HP?
Yeah, I
Yep.
got 5.
Okay. And remember that it's a minimum of the average, so on a D8 it's 5, on a D10 it's 6, on a D6 it's 4. And those of you who are multi-classed or want to multi-class, what... I take it, Oz, you went Wizard?
I did, yes.
Okay. And then Aerilyn, did you go Bard?
What are the
For your
options?
level up? Oh, well, I mean, Bard is your current class, and then
Right.
obviously there's the option to multi-class if you want to. Are you
I'll
multi-classing
probably
or
just-
going
Probably just stay Bard.
stay Bard? Okay, level 10.
I guess.
Thane, Sorcerer or Warlock?
Warlock.
Okay, so level 6 Warlock now.
Mm.
Lorivor, Rogue or Ranger?
Switching gears, I'm going back to Rogue.
Okay, that gives you Uncanny Dodge, right?
Yep.
Nice. And then
Yep.
the Sorcerer, I'll find out later.
So I realized with the ring that I have, it doesn't work on area of effect, but evasion does. Be really hard to hit.
Yeah, evasion works on specifically dex saves, which are most area of effects are dex saves.
Yeah.
Not all, but most.
So are we gearing up for another story quest then? Do we have a hook for what that is? Are we just chasing after the bad guys at this point, or?
So, I mean, Eberron did give you a mission himself. To refresh your memory, because I know there was a lot that was happening just then. He did say, after you're done, resting, recovering, taking your time to mourn what just happened because you just survived a tragedy. He told you to go to the Lazar Principalities and find a prince who will be your ally in the fight to come. He doesn't know it yet, but he has something that will help you in your fight, a spell shard.
Okay.
So we have to go find him.
Okay, so story mission next. Is that the consensus that I'm getting?
I'm good with that.
Okay. Then as you guys prepare to leave Sharn, or what's left of it, and go to the Lazar Principalities, let's find out, let's plot a course real quick, find out how long that's going to take you. Okay, so you're going to have to go through Kraken Bay, just around like the southern tip of the Mornland, or do you want to go through the northern, north around the Mornland? Do you want to go north or south?
North.
North. Okay. So that'll take you up past Flamekeep, up near Thronehold, and then where in the Lazar Principalities are you going to start your search? Regalport is the capital. Tantamar is the first kind of major city that you can get to. Up in the north, you have like Port Verge and Scairn. In the south, you have Cliffscrape.
I think we can
Well,
probably vote on that.
Well, we're looking for a prince, so I'm sorry, like, where's the capital of the...
Regalport. Yeah, so anyone who wants to can give me a history check real quick.
Done. Motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't know shit about Regalport.
I rolled a 1.
22.
It makes 3 1s this session.
Good job.
And Aerilyn, are you
Gotta
going to roll that
balance
history
out.
check as well?
Right, I'm just trying to make sure I do it right. Why don't I see it as a check?
Oh, Aerilyn, I do have... I don't know if you want to use this. This was just the best image I could find.
Did you just call him Panerolin?
I said, and Aerilyn?
I heard
And Berlin.
Panerolin, and I feel like that's so much better, right? Panerolin, that's your nickname now.
Okay.
Sorry about it.
Oz and Aerilyn, you, the two of you think back of what you know about the Lazar Principalities. The Lazar Principalities are a not quite lawless land. The Lazar Principalities is it's considered its own sovereign nation, but it doesn't have a ruler. The High Prince, or the person who is called the High Prince, High Prince Ryger Irwinarn, is the captain of the Sea Dragon Principality, the largest and most influential pirate fleet in the Lazar Principalities. The Principalities has kind of a tradition where the title of prince is given to the leaders of pirate crews who have obtained, great fleets, strong, have amassed power and territory, and kind of have the power and ability to control like large sections of the principalities, or the various principalities themselves. So the principalities, so the princes of the principalities are various different leaders of captains of influential pirate groups there. The High Prince is the most powerful or most influential one. That is at Regalport, is where he's based out of. And he's also the one who has done the speaking for getting the Lazar Principalities officially recognized as its own sovereign nation. He represented the principalities at the Treaty of Thronehold 3 years ago now.
Thoughts?
Whatever works. Honestly.
I say we let Kebble decide.
I'm for it. Kebble, where do you want to go? Where do you want to start?
Looking at the map, Kebble's gonna go, we want to go over to this place, right? The Lazar Principal?
Well, yes, the Lazar Principalities is where the Prince of the Lazar Principalities mostly.
We could just go to the first one.
I mean, that's kind of where I'm at too. Let's just get there and see what happens.
I'm for it.
Yeah, so you guys are just going to the whatever place is the closest, that you could get to first, and then going from there.
Yeah, we'll just get to the right part of the map first and see what we see, and
okay, that will bring you to Tantamar. Now that I've got that on the interactive map, the trip is going to be 2,550 miles.
that is several days.
Currently, you guys drive at a rate of 20 miles per hour, 8 hours a day, so 160 miles a day.
Hey, yo, this is gonna take like a month.
In fact, I can read my scroll.
No. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. We deserve a month of chilling.
Which is 16 days.
Half a month of chilling. Chilling and preparing.
To prepare for the trip to come, I need each of you to roll me 4d20.
Oh, fuck.
Preferably in the rolls channel in the Discord, just so I can reference it.
You're...
Fuck. Here it is.
Wait, roll what?
Cool.
What's the command for that?
Exclamation mark roll 4d20.
And that is
with a space.
not in the rolls channel.
Yeah, with a space in between the roll and the 4. Okay, and then Aerilyn?
9, 14, 11, and a 2.
14, 18, 4, and 13. Okay, got it. So I will I will plan your trip.
There's a lot of twos.
Mine sucked. Mine sucked real bad.
Yeah, I saw you roll 2 twos.
I got 20 on 4 d20s.
Oh my god.
And with
Sorry
that,
for all the bad weather.
thank you all
Didn't roll.
for joining me today. That is where we're going to end today's session. And I will see you all next time.
Okay, cool.